Hey there, and welcome back to the lounge. I'm Black Death, and this is episode 2 of my blind journey through the long dark Wintermute. Last time, we took our first shaky steps into the cold, and it's only getting colder from here. So grab something warm, settle in, and let's see what the quiet wilderness has in store for us all today, people. And yes, what is in store? Well, we have to fill up the wood fire outside and the fridge inside. And of course, we are still looking for our ex-wife. So, as I'm overloaded from last time's lovely adventuring in this amazingly frozen place, let's start by dumping some wood in here and getting ready for that adventure. So, let's transfer all the books. You can take the coal, take my logs, newspapers, all of that. Yeah, we picked up plenty of this stuff. The matches you cannot have. Now that's beautiful, because that's already lightened the load significantly. Go inside before we freeze. And yes, thank you for everybody's posted tips, tactics, comments, stuff that I've missed. I will definitely take it all into consideration, and especially one thing that has been mentioned is that I have not been going through everything. There's apparently stuff that I've left out, so if I see something, I need to gather it, and I will keep that in mind for our next little row. But let's stand by the fire, keep warm, and I can deal with some of this clothes, because I picked up a ton of clothes, but I would like to harvest the stuff because I've already found warmer clothes, and that was another one of those things that I was advised to do, is always hunt food, water, weapons, and warmer clothes. Which makes sense. If you're out in the frozen wastelands, you want to be as warm as you can be, so that is what I will do. And apparently, there's one other thing I missed here, because I need to inspect every tiny hole, crevice, crack, and hidey hole to find all the weapons. And apparently in this house there is a weapon that I have missed. Okay, that is much better. So, with that said, we've got some food, we've got some water, we've got some bits and pieces, we've got some junkery. That's beautiful. Yes, it's gone dark all of a sudden, so let's go upstairs without tripping over anything. Where's the light? There we go. Should actually not waste these either, but man, I want to trip and break my neck here. Okay, there we go. Ha, a bed. That is what for. So let's make a nice long sleep. It's warm in here. We've got enough calories in the belly, so we should be more than fine. And hopefully wake up and it's light again. Oop. What's the... Almost sunrise. Yeah, let's go. Let's crawl back into bed for another... Yeah, 2 hours sounds perfectly good. I don't know about you, but personally, if it's ice cold outside, I want to be in bed where it's nice and warm. Best time to sleep. Ah, no, that's what we're talking about. Okay, food's down a little bit, water's down a little bit. Nothing too bad. Ah, our source of fresh water as always. We actually have enough water, so I'll leave that for now. If we have a quick look at... Yeah, we've got... Call it 4.5 liters of water. We've got... some questionable, snappy orange pop. There we go, and let's have that stable beef jerky. Yeah, eating the oldest stuff, drinking the oldest things I set up. Family photo. I hope we're going to learn a bit more about her, but I feel like we're going to get into that very soon. Ooh, open trunk. Lilies. I've only found one key. That was the manager's one. I think I was told weapon is under the bed. Look like there's anything under that bed. Maybe there's more than the 2 beds here. That'd be weird. Okay, down we go. Got a lot of exploring to do today. And I don't necessarily see that I need a weapon yet. And one of those places we will be heading up today if we get to... There we go. To get a little bit more food for her. Left to the deposit box. I think I found one of them maybe, but it says none. But, yes. This is where we came in. Last time we visited the wizard of the gas station. And we still need to go up to St. Christopher's Church. So that is another part of our adventure today. But I think it would be, let's call it rough. Maybe it's that one there. I want to go look at this place. It was sitting out there on top of a hill, and it just, I don't know, it looked interesting. It intrigues me. Why is it there? We're back out into the cold, people. Oh, look at that. Now that, I could wake up to that every morning. Be happy. Barking noises, maybe not so much. Hey. What do we got back here? Houses. Nothing I can dig into. Okay, no. Ladder is broken. That door looks mostly boarded up, but let's confirm. Yep. It's there in the middle. That one I can get into. Staying alert to the sound of wolves or any other fun things that might occur here. So, glove box. Nothing. Sadness. Get out and check the back seat. But nothing on the ground. Hey. I'm surprised they didn't actually add the back of the seat pockets as a place to search. Where's a Prybar? What do we have in here? Hey, we're right in the kitchen. Beautiful.
Lamp fuel. Could be useful.
That is amazingly useful. Because that means I can now start making some torches. Hanged up condensed milk. Little damage, but it's alright. That one will be on top of the feeding list. Oven.
I think I can use this.
Yep, I could always use tea. Yep. Off is good. I wonder if there's anything in the microwave.
Is it
Hey.
food or...
Buddy. And, oh, disappointment. Nothing there that just screams, come and munch on me. What have we got here? Book. I'll take it for now. Books are kind of heavy, though. They burn nicely.
But I can still eat this.
Hey. Pretty good. Take that. Take that. Okay, so that's too light. I was just seeing if there was maybe anything hiding in there. I won't chop that up. Come on, keys.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Ooh, 100% nice. Happiness. Nope. On. Goodies. Hey! Socks.
What have we here?
Hey, we got some clothing. Now, let's have a look at our clothing here. So, no accessories yet. So, bit of condition, but doesn't keep you as warm. At least they give you that. Okay, my parka for that thing. Yeah. You want a nice sleeveless, thin puffer jacket or a amazingly thick, looks like at least 2 layers parka. I'm leaning towards the parka, I'm sorry. Not much difference. Maybe slight bit worse quality. Okay. We can rip those up, or maybe bits and pieces to repair our other clothing. Just take it all. I'll have a good drink as well from that then. I mean, yeah, get a drink on. Beautiful. Bed. Come on. There we go. Nothing. Bed back. Nothing seems to be under the bed. There's a nice pair of shoes.
That'll come in handy.
Like those. Book. Paper. Those are not handy today. Why is the TV looks kind of broken, but it might just be... Yeah, no, that TV definitely looks like somebody unleashed their inner rage upon it, which is necessary and sad. Okay, we got some clothes, we got socks, we got some food, we got some more delicious bowl juice, otherwise known as toilet water. So we're good to rock and roll. This place is shut up. This place just got wronged. It does make you wonder if this is just places that's fallen apart. Stone. Yeah. No, collapse the roof in. But this is stair. Yeah, that's not really my main interest here. So I think my biggest problem that's more of that, was it old man's beard? There we go, like it. Yes, please. Found a piece in the trash. Hey, beautiful. Got some fresh non-trash ones. Okay. Okay, I can hear things that wants to chew me, so I'm gonna go inside. Ooh, okay, we've got a crate that we can break up, but too much effort. Hidden cave cache note. There are some supplies hidden under a pile of rocks in the cave near the radio tower. Oh. I know where that is.
Well, well. What do we have here?
The map, it's up here. It's where I died almost last time.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, it was not a good day out. But we'll have to put that on the list of things to go and check out. Ooh, tomato soup. Mum's Kitchen. That is going to be delicious when heated up a little bit. Again, what is your favorite type of food for when it's cold? Put it in the comments.
I could use this.
Definitely use. Stacks of paper. It's light. Light enough. Ooh, here we go. Metal containers. Yeah. They always contain something happy and healthy. I don't really want to waste calories breaking down stuff if I don't have to. Okay. So coming up here was wise. Mushrooms. See, it's reishi. Reishi mushrooms. Okay, we're getting a whole little section on that too. Beautiful. Didn't think they would grow out here in the frozen wasteland. But, whatever. Time. I still don't like that. Radio tower that way. Alright. Run full. So, where are we? Okay, we're still early morning. So, radio tower's up there. We need to basically head back there. I know where that spot is, and I want to go and have a look what there is. We're full. We've got enough juice in us. We're awake enough. We're not frozen. And hopefully those wolves will just keep their distance, because I'm not in the mood for them. I know they're in the mood for me if they got the opportunity, but let's not give them that. Okay, they're not in here. Okay, I see 2 houses, 2 bullets while we're here. Dang, what have we got? Funky stain. Pipe, purple box. Jerry can.
Burning.
Ooh, plenty of fuel. That's better than I could have expected. Scrap metal, yeah, we'll take bits of those. Those would be matches. Gorgeous. Metal pail, yeah. Cool. That flare will
I think I can use
definitely
this.
be nice. What do we got here? Paintbrush, paint, shelf, beard, liver. Maybe I can fix my shoes with that. Ooh. And the heavy symbols flares up. That's not what I want. We'll check out this house, and then I need to deal with that little issue before I break my ankles. Plus, the whole point is to go somewhere where we're going to apparently be looting a guy's private stash that he was hiding from people. So, definitely need as much carry capacity as I can.
Hope I can still eat this.
Ooh. Well, yeah, we can. We just need to cook it. Ooh, backpack. Please have something warm to wear. Well, maybe not the warmest thing to wear, but we need to see if it is better than that one.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, in a minute, man. I know. Just hold out. I need to drop off more food to finish off this quest. Poster. Is it?
Excellent.
Indeed. I want to know why there's a cabinet door just ripped off. Water purification tabs. Now that is good. Because when the bowl juice runs out, I'm going to have to make my own.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Doesn't matter if it is or not, my man. It is simply a fridge filler at this point. See what's upstairs. Boy, truck, chair. Ooh.
This'll come in handy.
Box and a drink. Baby's crib. Just so they can make us even more sad about the situation that's here. Okay. All seem to have basements, but they're not letting us in there. I'm feeling thankful for that. This game is... You can kind of classify this as a horror survival game because it's the horrors of surviving the frozen wasteland. I don't need to fight basement demons with stones because I don't have a rifle. Okay? There needs to be healthy limits. Just like that. Somebody broke in here thinking they're going to take on Grandma inside and did not go so well for them. Okay. Don't shoot, it's just me. Pulling up your fridge. Beautiful. So, let's have a looky. Snack bar, fish, condensed milk, tea. I don't know how much I have to transfer, so I'm just gonna kind of throw stuff in there. I don't want to throw too much in there. I'm still thinking about myself here too. They might just run me out and go, okay, get. And I'm like, well, I need some food too, you know. I'll share it to the peaches with you. How's that coming along? Okay, so that is done. Sweet. I know we need to go and talk with her, but I'm not ready for that yet. Where is my clothing situation? Yeah. I do like that. So. Nope. So all those can be destroyed. That thing can be taken apart. Kenzie's shirt. A decent hoodie. It's got a bit better. Sorry, buddy. The shirt is gonna be recycled, shall we say. Only weighs more. A little warmer. It's gonna be hard getting something better than boots. Underlayers is a real pain to find. So, with that said, let's start recycling here. I need to actually check all the quality of my own clothes. Main one is that Parker. That Parker breaks. Oh man. Life is gonna be the opposite. Far opposite of fun. I'll leave that shirt for now. I'm sentimental about my shirt, okay? Where out here in this beautiful wasteland do you think I'm gonna find myself a nice plaid shirt like that again? Nowhere is the answer. Okay, scarf can go. Worn sports socks. socks. I need big, long, woolly socks. That's what I really need. Hiking socks or anything like that. To another question. Why? Oh, probably what? So, and I can harvest this one now. Because I found a better bedroll, so there's no point in really abusing this one. Plus, I'm not using it right at this moment. I'm trying to drop as much weight. That's for cooking. That I can see for cycled can. Okay. Okay. Left with linear cloth, berries, action. Looking good. Gloves are getting a little close to. Ooh, pants. Repair that one. Because I need to make it all the way up there and back, so I need to be as good a condition as I can be. Yeah, I have 2 sewing kits. Ooh. There, please. Those outer layers fail. I am... Oh, that doesn't work. 95% chance of working. But there's always a small chance that it won't. Yikes. So that's up at 68. Try and just repair as much as we can. Under layers I haven't seen either. And to be honest, I wasn't really expecting to find underlayers here as well. Again, if you had to leave, food, water, and as much warm clothing as you can strap onto your own body. Stuff doesn't weigh a lot. Trying to find where my major weight items are. 2 kg is not going to be enough for me to do what I need to do. But hey, let's make some stuffs here. Then craft. Paired reishi mushroom. That would be considered medication. And I know this kind of sits in the back of my mind is that I'm wasting time doing this, but I have to do this. Need some sticks. If I don't do this, do all the other things. I'm gonna drop this pot for now. I'm well aware where I can find more. The heck? Okay, that's good. Just turned evening. Ah, bed. Where is it? I think I had bed somewhere. Okay. Fridge. Oh wait, I'm downstairs. The bed is upstairs. Okay. Things burning out. Come on, quickly. Ah, bed, my old friend. Not a drink, but yeah, it's way too early to be out of bed yet. Little drink, back into bed for 4 hours. That sounds lovely. Good morning. Yeah, let's start off our day with moldy chocolate bar. Well, it should technically be bloomed. I've never heard of moldy chocolate. Oh well. Moldy or not, let's go talk to the Grey Mother, and then I want to go adventure up to where I was.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. Wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them just outside the window. It's windy, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone, calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have found her before it was too late.
Anything else you can remember might help.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
Tunnel. Ooh, okay. There's smoke.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
Wonder if that is the gas station, was it?
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
Doesn't sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
Hey, voices.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
The old man outside of town, Methuselah, he said he'd seen other people walking towards Milton.
Other outsiders? It's possible.
Where would they be? Maybe my friend was with them.
If they were outsiders, they might have stayed in the old schoolhouse. In the months after the quakes, people used to huddle there for the warmth of the school's old coal burner. Rare outsider coming through Milton might stay there the night. If your friend came through Milton, chances are she ended up there.
Hey, thank you. Can I have a gun? No, I can't. Yeah. So many more things to go and have a look at. I am excited. How are we looking? Okay, it's early morning. All the supplies up in the mountain, so we're going to go and look at that first. Then we're going to come back down and investigate the rest of the stuff. That guy down first. I was really hoping to find a crowbar around there. Not hearing any wolves out here, so that's a good sign. Interesting noise. I don't know how keen I am on interesting noises at this point. But now, I'm also not keen on hearing wolves. But now at least we know that people were possibly coming in from the highway because their cars basically died. And I can't climb the roots? Oh, wait. 5. Okay, just had to find the right one. Aiming in the wrong spot again. I'm hoping there's a good amount of stuff here. Not too much, because obviously then I'm going to be overweight again. But enough to have a little party. We are correct. Yep. Yeah. We need to check out the school, and we need to check out the church. Well, the only thing is, I hope I don't need a special tool to obtain the mysteries of this cave. I need to stop picking up these sticks. I can make a torch. That would just mean I can explore at night time. Camped out in here at least once. Tiny pile hidden
There
here.
you are. I better take this food.
Ooh, MRE. Huge amount of calories. Ooh. Yes. Yes, and thank you. Oh, look at that. I got an accessory there. Little ear wrap. Hell yeah. But it's time for some munching. So, can O peaches down the guts. Beautiful. So, we need to get some sticks. I think it's 3 sticks to make that torch, so we'll pick those up on the way back. And then we can be assured that, at least for now, if we had to go out at night, then we could. Or if we were in a very dark place, that we would be okay. Yeah, let's break it down, screw it. We'll be alright. Hey, beautiful. Now we've got sticks, we've got fuel, we've got the cloth wrapping, and of course we've got matches so we can actually light it. Because I'm assuming we're going to need one of those as well. But yes, I do need to quickly look here at this. Grey Mother. Search the tunnel leading out of Milton. Okay. Well, that's a far way off. That's the church. I want to go to the church first. And then we'll go back that way. Ooh, it's going to be a long, cold adventure, people. So I hope you got extra blankets, parkas, and whatever you need. Maybe a little portable heater, because I think my man could use some of them. Ah, that's what we really do need. Some decent gloves, not the little driver gloves that I've got on. But that and some of those chemical hand warmers. You could crack one, stick it in your glove, and it would be lovely. That's what we really need. At this point, we're, yeah, just hoping that we just don't freeze to death. We are cooling down significantly out here. But once we're back into the lower area, we should hopefully be out of that main draft. I love how they have a stop sign there, like at some point you could drive through there. Okay, so we looted those houses. We have checked out the credit union, although I'm still missing keys for all the post boxes. We did jack up one of them. Nothing in there. So, adventure out this way. One frozen truck with the newspaper and hopefully something good. I don't think I've actually found anything in the glove boxes yet. That's a question in its own right. Oh, hello. Even if by some small miracle, right, the radios were working, would there actually, there we go, be any signal out here? Because I'm doubting there would actually be signal out here. Well, that is problematic. I'm gonna just, where's that save button? Yeah, I'm gonna save straight here. And that is mainly because I'm worried about the wolves. I don't think a little pebble to the face is gonna necessarily make the wolf go away. And I still haven't found one of those weapons that I was supposed to find. So I am up the creek here. But I'm assuming Milton was a logging town, looking at all the trees around here and the fact that there is some serious size logs just piled up. Yeah, we've got pallets, cable reel, Prybar. Prybar, oh Prybar, where are thine? Nothing. Yeah, let's try the back seat. Put on the floor. Put on the seat. Okay. But that equated to as much as I thought it would. But there's more cars, and we need to keep the hope burning in this cold, cold place. You, you just never know. There's another bloody wolf here. So it's trunk. Thank you for not locking your trunk, although it'd be nice if you actually put something in there. I'm assuming that was my guts gurgling. There. Nothing there. Well, there's as good a place as any to have a little munch. We have an energy bar. Full of yummy stuff. I think that is our lowest thing. Because that MRE I'm going to keep like when my stomach is completely empty and I have nothing else. Because that should fill me up completely. Like that is a whole meal. Calorie count is I think 1700 on that one, so. Yeah, there's a waterfall back there. That's cool. Yay. Truck. What's inside of you, sir? Nothing on the ground. Sounded like I almost found something there, but apparently it was just lies. Nothing on the bed. Can't say I would really expect anything on the bed. Seems too obvious a place to find something. Ah, another flare.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Brother, I don't think the guy whose vehicle this is, or whoever's vehicle this is even here anymore.
What have we here?
Lots of flares and lots of creepy creaking. So where does this go? That links up there. I feel like it's going to be somewhere I'm going to have to go eventually, but for now, I don't really want to do this, but playing enough games, you always think that there might be a small chance that somebody was buried with a gun. Cardboard box, no thank you. Books, no, they're just heavy.
Could end up being useful.
Well, we're going to find out in a minute if it is useful or not, sir. Oh, look at that. Those look like a fleece mitten. See, now that looks much better than those silly gloves that I'm wearing. I'm sure there's nothing left in the fuse that could equate to usefulness. Planks. Planks. Nothing up here. Reclaimed wood. Burnt out campfire.
That'll come in handy.
Matches I'll definitely take. Tons of books, so that's great. Works for him. I'll just scroll through here. That's cool. You guys can pause and obviously read that if you... See. I think I was told there was a weapon in here as well. Let's break this down. Maybe the weapon's behind here. Oh. Need a weapon. You need to be so extremely careful. Easily miss stuff. You really wish you had like a spotlight to light this place up. Like you want to not miss a single inch of this place. That art style plays perfectly into you missing stuff. But I'm really not seeing anything in here other than books. So, what's... Oh, we're overweight again. Damn it.
I think I can use this.
Flares I will always take. That I don't need. Water bottle. Might as well drink that. Delicious fresh ice cold spring water. Apple box, granola bar. Pillow. Loft. I don't need more pillows and lofts. Foster's note. Let's have a read. The heavy heart that I have for you. Draw me from. More than a bit of Skype only. Continuing Latin lessons also. Interesting. Yeah. At some point before the storm hit, my man was recalled out of here. Okay, clothing time. Got him wet. That's a problem. Gloves. What do we got? Let's wear those. Yeah, see that looks, it just looks warmer. Even if it isn't, it just looks warmer. And I'm happy enough to go with that. It looks warm, it must be warm. So, let's scrap a few things here. So, again, there's really no need of scrapping more things because that just clogs me up more. Okay, got plenty of flares, and the flares, they bordering on heavy. Let's make torch. Those tinder plug. Torch. Oh, yes. Please make me one of those. Okay. So now we've got a torch. One cloth, some oil fuel. Beautiful. Still a little overweight. Got too much rag. Drop that for now. The other 2 sticks. Okay. Then somebody, if you know where this weapon is, point it out to me and go, hey, I saw it. I don't know how you missed it. Please go and see your optometrist. We need to go. We can't keep staying in here. We have a very, very long walk to complete at this point. Don't like the doors knocking like that either. But yeah, we've got a long walk back through town, out the other side. Definitely could do something to eat here as well. There's a wolf. I've seen you, sir. I will stay out of your way. I do wonder if this is part of that weird green light that just fried everybody like it was a, what do they call them? Sun flares or something that nuked the place. Yeah, see? There's a waterfall here. Creaking is a little disconcerting too. I'm intrigued, but I don't want to die. Now we're coming on. Okay, it's almost midday, so we still got plenty of adventuring time. the wolf was chewing on something, and I know there's another wolf here-ish somewhere. It sucks because I really want to go see what's back there. If we look at the map, there's not much here, but you can see there's 4 houses out in this area. Yes, it is up. Okay, I think he saw me. What do you guys think? I think that one just murdered a rabbit. Okay, I'm going this way just in case. Okay, there's some rabbit side going on down with that wolf. Oh man. I really need to get a weapon. Really want to go down there too, but we'll go look at what we've been told to look at, and then we'll make our decision about how keen we are in finding that thing. But yeah, I'm glad that I got those ear warmers. There should actually be a little bit more food in the gas station as well, because I didn't pillage everything. Prybar, of course. Yeah, so it's warmer in the car than outside. Nothing. Okay, beautiful. So, food and drink is okay. I'm starting to feel a little hungry. Again, I know I'm supposed to survive forever and a day on this. Cancel. I could actually warm that up. It'd probably be much better. Yeah. New goal. Eat soup warm. You have a vehicle which requires me to have the mythical Prybar or crowbar or whatever bar. And yes, if you hear snoring, it's not me falling asleep. Our favorite little snow hound is here to keep me company and keep me warm. Hey, Hugs. Yeah, she came up about 5 minutes ago. Hey. Oh, there was a deer out here as well. I did see that. There it is. So, map time. So that basically goes to nothing, which is weird. And this is the main road tunnel. Yeah, there's 2 deer. I see some antlers poking out. So, that looks like a bus. Sounds like a wolf. This looks like a mess.
What happened here?
Full tunnel collapse. Oh wow, this dude is out here and basically no clothes. A prison transport. Ooh. I just hope there's not a hand that slaps against that damn window. Ooh. So you can kind of almost see something in there. That's kind of funky. I was really hoping to do something there more than that. Hey, briefcase. Leave it. Eat it. Yeah, from stated transport to Blackrock Federal Penitentiary. Okay. Ooh, hello.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I think the only brother might need it is the dead stuff over there. So that's probably the noises that people heard. Was this, because there's 15 listed and we've got one dude out here. So. Interesting. So, if we count the other guy we found bleeding and dead near Grey Mother as one of these guys, that still makes 13 on the loose. Plus at least the driver of and one security guard, so you're back to 15. Although I think the driver, hey, not on my map. Hey, it's not. I don't think the driver made it out of that little mess there, did he? Okay. Area 2. There. What we got? A key. Bank deposit box. A small miracle. Okay, so this is least we can say that was a local's vehicle. No digging in the trash and no checking the frozen toilets. I'm kind of sad about that. I can't say that I'm really surprised to find that there's nothing there. This should be... yeah, this is a gas station. Beautiful. Now, up here. Might be a rabbit. Or it might just... oh, it is rabbits. Milton Park. Yeah. Due to unfortunate accident, Milton and area park boards can no longer condone the use of climbing. Additional reason suspect added brought so okay, we reviewed. Yeah. No more fun for anybody. I don't have any stones, so your rabbits are safe for now. I was gonna chew on some delicious cooked rabbit meat, but I don't even have wood on me, so even if I could, I'm still not cooking. Because that's my real problem. I've got lots of clothes, lots of random accessories, some tinned food, but if that stuff runs out, I am screwed beyond screwed. Eat that. Eat it. That's final straw. Okay, completed. Buy a lifeline from mainland. Regular service staples designed to keep alive. Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed, sir. There's one sad little grape can in there. Nice pot belly. I need a weapon, sir. This is a ranger station.
Hope I can still eat this.
I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine, man. Grab. Take that. Damn. Somebody was living here. Base cow.
Come in handy.
I'll take that. Ooh, here we go. Oh, one next to that. Great, come on.
Too heavy.
I know, I know, I know. You are very heavy. I got it. But now we need to deal with this. In some fashion. Okay. Base gal. Not any better. So let's harvest. Let's put some pieces for repairs on our own stuff later. That's my favorite. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this, I think. It makes me sad. I'm sorry. Sorry, shirt. I will remember you forever. Okay, now we're back into the goodness. I need to get this thing not repaired, but dried out. And I'm assuming that is going to require a fire. See, my backpack has now got an extra 5 kg. 5 minutes. Well fed. Ah. Because my guts is full, I can carry more. Okay. I can live with that. What is up here? Other than a lookout and climbing area. But you guys said I'm not allowed to. But then again, nobody here is going to tell me no. No slapping of hands for climbing now. So, did somebody leave something here for me? No. That's no surprise, really. Yeah, okay. How are we looking? Okay, we need to get back to Grandmother. Not because I miss her so much. It's because that sun on the dial is starting to sit a little low, and this place goes from dusky to midnight, what feels like a snap of the finger, so we're not gonna aim to get stuck out here. That's Rabbit Haven. Really need to get a rabbit to eat. Oh, sticks. I don't think I can just... could possibly corner one, but it'll take a lifetime to hopefully jam them into a somewhere. Eat them. A weapon in inventory. Yay. And yes, thank you. I couldn't figure out where to throw the rocks, and somebody has told me. Apparently you use... it's not a rock. Use the thumb as the aimer on the non-throwing hand. Well, it's a nice day adventuring out. We looted a nice stash of stuff. We got some food and other bits from the church. And we found that there was prisoners running amok here. Which could explain why there was angry noises heard. Certainly bloody good. Because I'm assuming if they got loose out here, their life goal would be to get into town, get supplies, and then keep running. Oh. Why is there wolves here? This thing I have is a flare. I don't know if a flare would actually drive one of these guys off or not. But I suppose something is better than nothing. Okay, we got through there. Check this guy again. Yeah, see, now that looks more like a prison uniform. So I'm going to say he managed to get here and then managed to bleed to death before freezing solid. I wanted to go to the post office. Let's try this. Okay, well, that throw worked as well as one might assume. Stay down there, buddy. Okay. He was making noises like he got scared. I don't know who was more scared, me or him. If there was anything in the credit unit else that I wanted to loot. Ah, there was still this. I forgot. The safe and this thing, but I still haven't picked up the information about that. Now I remember. That's interesting in its own right, though, because that means that there's possibly a scrap of paper somewhere that I missed. Frozen deer. Yeah, let's just harvest all of it, man. Okay, I'm overweight, but it's alright. I'm right where I want it to be. Which is the nicest place in this whole town to be. I can go hopefully cook my soup. As I said, I'm having warm soup. Yes, oh yeah, we are having warm soup. Oh, back safely inside. Can I use your fireplace? Yes. Oh, look at that. And I got that can opener, which I think is more of a blessing than I realized. Okay, it's going to take a little while to warm up, so that's fine. We got some raw venison we can cook here as well. It's going to take an hour to cook. Okay. No more cooking slots. Okay, while that warms up, let's have a little chat. Soup.
I must be losing my mind. It smells like food cooking in here.
It's been a while since Grey Mother had anyone to make meals for. Please, take some soup before you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's really very kind.
Okay, tunnel.
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grandmother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No. Not the only way through, but my only way through.
She was there at the tunnel. At the bus. I'm sure of it.
You think she passed through the tunnel?
I'm not sure. But she was there. She left me a sign. A word. Perseverance.
A word from the old days. Why would she write that?
She's telling me she won't give up.
Or maybe reminding you not to.
Why write such a long name, though? It has to mean something more.
Why? Because you mean so much to her?
Because she wrote it in blood.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills. Old logging and mill town used to be an important place. Now it's mostly dead, like Milton. Maybe she's pointing you there.
Perseverance Mills. How do I get there?
By car, before the quakes, when the roads were clear.
Looks like I'm on foot.
That will be a long road.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about my friend.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
I remember something. A farmhouse on the other side of town. That night, the memories are confused, but somehow I remember the farmhouse. You'll find a key to a safety deposit box somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait. Farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
They left her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers. Now go.
Ah. Oh man, I bet. Homemade soup. You talk too long. My delicious food is gone. Waiting for this venison. Damn, hot deer meat. Yummy. Although it's got some teeth mark in it. Okay. Search the farmhouse for the safety of the box. Okay, that's kinda... Ooh. But that's what that whole road down that way is. Okay, okay. I get what's going on. Wish I could just sleep on the chair. But I'm not going out at night. I have no ill will for myself. It's literally just gone dark, so let's let the sack for like 10 hours. I am not an experienced outdoorsman, and I will die out there, and I don't have a weapon. Because I know the frickin' wolves are still waiting for me. Okay. Give it another 2 hours and we should be good. good enough, I suppose. Well, let's use those ones. Ooh. That's my freaking torch. That's also not what I wanted to do. Yeah, extinguish that thing, man. That torch needs to last a while. But I do need a good amount of drink. So, drinky time. So we are still heavily over the limit here. What do I keep? Please, yes. That is a problem. That is a major problem, actually. But I don't believe if I store anything here that I'm going to have the luxury of getting it back again. Good. Doesn't look like I can take those. Very difficult to see there to be made. Okay, let's venture out to the farmhouse. Looking for another safety deposit key. Of my mighty stone in case another wolf comes out to bite, but that's basically our only defense here. Ha 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 ha. Why are you running away? Are you actually a wolf or are you like a dog or something? Put your hands away, man. Before they freeze off. I have to actually wonder if that's maybe just like somebody's pet dog. Right, Huggy. If it froze over here, I wouldn't leave you. Okay, that definitely does not like a dog. Oh, man. High hopes. High freaking hopes that was. No. Leave me alone, man. I'm walking down here in the frickin' creek where I shouldn't even be. Yeah. Because it occurred to me that if there's a bridge, I might not be able to climb up. Oh, there we go. We can get up. Weirdness. Okay. So, these are the buildings that was dotted. Now I have to go sniffing around. Because a farm zone would be a good place to find a Prybar. A Prybar equals a lot of open things, which means a lot more loot that nobody else could get to. My luck is obviously somebody emptied out all the things and just left it empty and locked it and went, ha. Joy. With all these bales they have everywhere, I have to say, I'm almost half expecting to find horse, cow, sheep, goat, something. I'm expecting to find something here, but there doesn't really seem to be very much in the way of livestock out here. Although, I'm assuming also the wolves probably had a bit of a party with them. Paradise Meadows Farm. That is 2 bits of deer wandering around to be munched on for later. So, Man. Uh-oh. Yeah, paradise smells so bad that I scare the wolves off.
Holy shit. What have we here?
Flare, a zap bar, woolen socks. And I want my stone back. It's a scary stone. Hydro image. What have we got? Snare. Hey, hey. I could use that on a flare. Another hatchet. I already have a hatchet. I'm already technically overweight. A hook. Okay, okay. Now we're starting to at least doodle towards managing to survive out here. Okay, the blizzard's rolling in. That's awesome. Freezing to death is now really a thing. It's hella cold out here.
Maybe a dead battery.
Maybe a dead battery. Sir, I think this thing would never start up again if you tried. Oh, a house. Please let the doors be open. There is an ominous blood print on the door.
That's a bad
Okay.
sign.
Well, I'm glad that you recognize it. It's no parasites. Oh. Damn.
Scarf wrapped around your arm. Where'd you get it?
You're never gonna find her.
What did you do to my friend?
We burned them all, you know, in the old school. It was so easy. We just shoved them in there and locked the door.
You monsters.
It just happened. All the lights went out, damn bus lost control and crashed into the tunnel. Brought the roof down on us. Barely crawled out of there alive. Hell, some didn't. People all hanging around trying to get warm after the power went out. All huddled together, scared, freezing. Oh man, I would like to have seen that. But we sure warmed them up.
You're a bastard.
That's about right. We put them all in the old schoolhouse so we could keep an eye on them. And then something happened to the lights. The power. It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. Your scarf lady found us while the school was burning. She tried to help get them out, but it was already too late. Smoke already did them in. She fought like hell to try and get him out. She stuck a knife or a screwdriver, I'm not sure, into one of our guys. Cut me, too. And then ran out into the blizzard.
Damn.
Where did you see her after that?
You want to know about your lady?
Indeed.
Help me first.
Damn it, tell me where she is.
We caught up, but she's a fiery one. Still had the knife. Yeah. Got me real good, you can see. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part. She got away. Whatever good it's gonna do her.
If you so much as hurt...
We barely clipped her wings. She wasn't hurt too bad.
Not hurt too bad.
All right, she was bleeding. Yeah. No way out of here now. The roads are all blocked. You'll never find her.
You have no idea how stubborn I am.
I told you what I know. Are you gonna help me or what? Pull this knife out of me. It's stuck in deep, and I can't feel anything below my waist. I need it out.
You go after the old lady in the house, too? As well as letting those people in the school burn to death?
Hey. You think they put me on that bus for my good behavior? That's the bus to Black Rock.
Black Rock?
Yeah, you know. Black Rock Federal Pen. Where they put the worst of the bad people. The bad people, bad people. People too bad for the mainland. It's like an old penal colony or some damn thing. They know there's no easy way for us to get back.
Imagine how lucky you are. All those people in Milton, scared, dying, and you getting to live.
Push knife, pull knife. Well, personally, I think he's dead either way. But we'll pull the knife
You
out of
don't
you.
deserve help. But here.
Well, you're basically bleeding to death now.
Oh, that's better. Now, I'll just sit here for a while. I think I'm warming up.
Well, he's screwed. Thank you. Cash. Make nice tinder. But yeah, this guy is majorly screwed. I'm assuming the broken TVs are related to that sparks that was flying everywhere. Yeah, my toilet juice. Water is bloody heavy too. Trash can. What do we get? Sadness. Okay, so now I have a knife, but that really stole. Oh, sewing kit, my friend. PC, books, box, anything in the box? Nay. Okay. That looks like a receipt on the floor, so I'll check that out in a minute. That's papers. No, I'm gonna leave that. No. Beautiful. Okay, receipt is just nothing. Hiding in there. Books, tractors, cups. Oh, I see you back there. Stacks of paper. So, ooh, utility bulb. It's now a bit pause. I got it. $1,200. Whoosh. This is the solar block model. Partial drones deployed by a remote monitoring station at Great Bear. Interesting.
Is it food or?
Is that food? I suppose if you've been living off that, you might feel less inclined to be eating it all the time. Damn, there's a nasty rattle around here somewhere. Old boxes. Salty crackers. Oh yeah. I'll go nicely with those other things we have. Drinks, peaches. Wow, there's a lot of food here. That's problematic as hell. Yeah, because now I'm overweight. I'm at dog food. That's alright. We'll leave the dog food. I might have to come back here though. Frozen. That's alright. I'll pick some fresh one. Don't know why I'm looking for more stuff.
Any good to eat?
It says rancid, so I'm going to say no. As much as we want to say yes, I'm going to say no. Start a fire. Do we have fuel as my torch? No. That torch is my life. You're not having it.
Is it food or?
Hey, it's soup, man. Don't be like that. You said nothing weird when we picked up the rancid rabbit meat or the dog food, so maybe he's one of those hardcore dudes that likes eating dog food. Puppy chow to see you through.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Oh, peanut butter. Okay, let's be honest. Peanut butter does not go off. That stuff has a lifespan of 6 million years. Your peanut butter has gone bad. I don't know what you've done with it. Hey, briefcase.
I need to drop something.
We will drop some stuff, don't worry. We're just seeing if we can find some warmer clothes. There's everywhere.
This will come in handy.
Oh, ski jacket. Now that might be a winner compared to my parka. Oh, just books. Not even the useful kind. Worn trail boots. Hey. Okay. Clothing wise, this is a major win. So that said, let's have a look. So, my simple parka versus this one. Highly windproof but not well insulated. Good weight warm ratio. So, yeah. What if I repair this a little bit? I just want to see if that actually makes a difference. Because I haven't actually paid attention to that. And then it fails. Fail me now, repairers. Okay, so now let's do a comparison. Yeah, it's still not showing me any love. Not better than that either. Simple warm parka, ski jacket. hour and a half. If you use that knife, it'll take about 5 minutes to harvest it. But have a look at the shirt. Bit against the wind, but that's about it. Yeah, unfortunately this beautiful dress shirt is gonna be beautiful scraps. And socket. Yeah, they're not worth my time either. So, my hopes and dreams are now upon my boots. These are my boots. They have my name on it. The trail boots. Not as good. Less temperature, less that. I'm going to last long distance journeys. Well. What can I do? Yeah, let's get something to drink. My water. That I think is part of my major problem is that I have so much of that on me. Gamey rabbit. This gamey rabbit. I have to ask other questions. Is there like, I don't know, pet rabbit? I don't know if I really want to know the answer, but I'm slightly interested in the answer. What is the alternatives here? And I'm still overweight. Bloody hell. That really didn't help me either. Okay. I need to drop something because cloth drop. Let's drop like half of our cloth because we don't need that much. That's barely put me back to where I need to be, which is rough as hell. But people, this is where we will camp down for the evening. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've all stayed lovely and warm. But before we go, my eyes spy. The Prybar. Yes. We have done it, people. We will worry about dropping some more stuff, but we have finally found the Prybar. So, we are gonna go looting. But like I said, I hope you all stayed warm. I hope you all stayed comfortable. If not, make sure you go put on some extra warm clothes, have a lovely cup of soup, coffee or other hot drink, and get yourself inside where it's dry until next time when we are back. So as always, if you enjoyed it, leave us a like, leave us a comment, share the videos around. We need more people to watch it. And of course, if you have tips or tactics or stuff that I missed or something I should definitely look at, then post it in the comments along with what is your favorite cold time food and I will reply to it. But till then, see you guys in the next one.